When something is important enough, you do it even the odds are not in your favor. No, I don't ever give up. I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. The company was bleeding money like crazy, and if we don't solve these problems in a very short period of time, we would die. You have to be pretty driven to make it happen. Otherwise you will make just yourself miserable. You must be willing to lose it all, but be willing to keep going into the future. Failure is a good option. If you are not failing, you are not trying hard enough. Entrepreneurship is more like eating glass while staring abyss of death. If you are getting up in the morning and thinking the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise it's not. Pay attention to the negative feedback, and solicit it, particularly from friends. People should pursue what they are passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. As a child, I hated being alone. As an adult, I don't want to be alone. It makes one really miserable. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. Whenever there is something that affects the public good, then there does need to be some form of public oversight. I tried hard not to be the CEO at Tesla, but I had to or it would die. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. Don't confuse schooling with education. I did not go to Harvard, but the people that work for me did. Starting and growing a business is as much about the innovation, drive and determination of the people as the product they sell. Constantly seek criticism. A well-thought-out critique of whatever you are doing is as valuable as gold. If you are trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. There should be more focus on the product or service itself, less time on board meetings, less time on financials. When my brother and I were starting our first company, instead of getting an apartment, we just rented a small office and we slept on the couch. Starting and growing a company is more about building a determined team than creating products or services. Simplicity is a great virtue, but it requires hard work to achieve it and education to appreciate it. Don't delude yourself into thinking something's working when it's not, or you are gonna fixate it on a bad solution. You have enough time. 168 hours per week. 40 at work. 7 at gym. 56 sleeping. 65 hours left. Stop wasting, start doing. Life is too short for long-term grudges. I don't understand why people get mad when they get rejected by someone. They have done you a favor by not wasting your time. A brand is just a perception, and perception will match reality over time.